What was I gonna do? I was gonna double mission a scout or something. What even is this? It's a crashed fighter. Okay. I don't know if I had a plan for this, actually. Four days, 3 days. I could probably just send Teeter as the officer. I think that's okay. Why do you use medics? Because I rolled into them when I clicked random class. I think. I'm pretty sure that's why every single one of my medics is a medic. Maybe I voluntarily picked one to turn into a guardian? I definitely turned one into a guardian. Welcome to the danger zone. I gotta say, I have not used danger zone suppression a single time. My squads have kind of just been killing all the enemies the turn that they arrive. Gotta be a little bit concerned about, like, maybe the enemies are actually real, since it is a late game mission. But we're, like, not sending our master sergeants to a crashed fighter, we're just, like, making some sort of so-so team, you know? Kaylee Saren. I guess you're my engineer. Somebody bribed me yesterday? I feel like somebody bribed me yesterday and didn't get a thing yet. Oh, Jarhead bribed me, but Jarhead already has a thing. A-Train? A-Train. A soldier. At this point, I think we're definitely going smoke grenade, smoke and mirrors. Do you think the game is enhanced by me singing the soundtrack while I play? Hey, this is also a soldier needing a name. Hold up. Amarant got a soldier, yeah? Yeah. Bubba Flop? Bubba Flop doesn't have a soldier yet. Alright. I don't think Bubba Flop has a soldier. If Bubba Flop has a soldier, they're not a very good soldier, because I don't remember them existing. Bubba Flop had a soldier and it died. Nope. Maybe I just don't remember my soldiers. Maybe that's all it is. Oh. Yeah, Bubba Flub is one of my best scouts. Okay, my bad. Let's see. McQueeb rated. McQueeb already has a soldier, though. We might be getting, like, sorta into low threshold for a bribe at the moment. We'll give a soldier to the experience awaits. Gifted 5 subs a little while ago. Experience awaits. However, the bribe was not significant enough for me to write their entire name. I forgot to put the sleeves on again. Oh well. That's really unlucky. My soldiers are all scrambled because I left and came back. It's okay. It's just a crashed UFO. Baited. You were jbolted, my friend. Sorry to say it. Anyone in chat willing to run down what's happened since YouTube for you? Where is YouTube up to? Bring a medic who can use the fancy... Ooh, actually. I guess we'll go Gauss Rifle on our medic who is built for Overwatch. September 30th. Since then it's been pretty clean sailing. We had a bunch of easy missions. There was a trapped UFO, but it was a very easy trapped UFO. It was like seekers and drones, but lots of them. But it turns out that they aren't hard to kill. I don't think there's been a terror mission yet this month. I scanned for Exalt and missed it, so I need to scan for Exalt again. You told the people at work about the Guardian article and they were impressed. Nice. And non-subs get a soldier.
The UFO came down in a sparsely populated area away from any major population.
The people who bribe me the most successfully get soldiers. Are you going to bribe me successfully?
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike One is free to engage hostile
Little something for me, and then a little something for you. You understand how it works? This is commerce.
Rolling out.
Does anybody even use channel points anymore? What a gross thing. If you press Alt F9, speeds the game up. I recommend it. I heard nothing.
Heading there now.
Kinda interesting. That could just mean, like, there's one seeker pod and otherwise it's an empty map. Outsiders also make no sound, though. So it could be, like, a pod of 6 outsiders. There's a lot of potential variance in missions at this point in the campaign because it is... like, there are a bunch of things that could be happening and then it just kind of picks one at random. At the start of the campaign, there aren't that many different things. But nowadays, there are so many different things. Fireslide, thanks for the 8 months. Vibrator to the 18 months. I don't think they ever give you a mission where it is just an outsider in the UFO. That feels like it would be a bit ludicrous.
Heading to that location.
But also...
position confirmed.
There has been no evidence that there's anything else, so... do not have battle scanners.
Good to go. Headed there now.
Hey Leonette, how are you?
Moving.
J'y vais tout de suite. Headed there now.
I feel like offering to follow someone as though that's benefiting them is misunderstanding what following someone on Twitch does.
Roger that. Overwatch. Aye aye.
You following me does not improve my life in any way. That's for you, so you can see when my channel is live.
Roger. I got my eyes on.
I suppose there are metrics. I don't know. Beetle is your favorite soldier. It's a good choice. A good choice. He isn't even a big outsider. Look at his tiny.
Positioning on us.
What a cutie patootie. Oh, there's a pod now. Okay. Well, I guess I will try not to walk into that right now. I can probably just kill this through heavy cover at this point in the campaign. You would hope so. Would hope so.
Boom.
What happens if I shoot all of my bullets at it and fail to kill it, though? That would be bad.
Good to go.
Also, it's the only thing I can capture on the map. Lightning reflexes. I could run the Marauder right there. And I could just use command. Oh, I've just shot with my soldier with command, though. I guess I can't use command. But I could run the Marauder here. Also just use the Marauder to... Okay, I have my plan. We'll just kill it with this. Yep. If I didn't kill it with that, there was like a 5-step process, but... you know, most of the time I do just kill it with that. I was gonna use a mech to give heavy cover to my gunner and then smoke grenade my gunner, suppressing it. Would have worked fine. Young mom doer, how are you? Ah, there were seekers. Who could have guessed? Oh, and there's Meld. I do not have a way to gain vision of stealth seekers other than shooting a rocket at them. I'm just gonna steady up, put all my overwatches up, and then next turn we will probably have to shoot a rocket at them. Are they teleporting? Looked like they changed where they were. I think enemies that fly do a little bit of teleporting. What are our mechs looking like now? I haven't brought 3 to any missions yet. I suspect that I could if I really wanted to. I haven't built 3 big guns yet, though. This has 100% accuracy, which feels like a big number. I thought it wasn't hitting my mech, but then it was hitting my mech. But also, it seems not to even be that bad. I want to get through the entire mission this time, because there's Meld on the map. Hey, Gin and Tonic. I'm doing well. I feel like you have to not say out loud that you're trying to kill the enemies. And if you do, the game is like, well, guess you won't hit any of your shots then. Oh. Never mind. I also think there's like... there's a good amount of complaining, right? You can't complain too much, but if you don't complain a little bit, the game doesn't know that you want it. You need the game to know that you want it.
Damn it.
Mission?
Operational objectives
Mission.
completed.
Alright. Clean. Nice quick one to get us started. You've learned firsthand that Monk's stunning strike can easily trivialize any boss encounter without legendary resistance when you were DMing. Good to know. Got a damaged power source, but the 2 flight computers are intact. I deliberately shot the rocket at a place which I thought might not destroy a flight computer. I still haven't worked out which ones the flight computers are in those UFOs, to be totally honest. But, cool. Also, last time I said that a terror pod being on a landed raider didn't mean it was trapped. And I think that's wrong. I think that landed large UFOs get terror pods all the time, but if a landed small UFO or medium UFO gets a chrysalid pod or other terror pod, that does actually mean it's trapped.
I'm receiving you. Return to base for debriefing.
I don't really know what I'm buying at the moment. Ammo conservation's a nice one to save up for. Armored fighters eventually. Psi warfare systems eventually. Once this finishes, I can delete this and build the Psi lab. More mech soldiers? Probably not. Another mech gun? Don't know. Probably not. 13 hours on the bigger rocket launcher is kind of exciting. Another flamethrower. Another flamethrower could be good. Yeah, let's grab another flamethrower. I'm gonna want 2 of these anyway. I don't really know why I built the... what's it called? Restorative mist or whatever. I should have just built 2 flamethrowers right from the start. My cat is on my desk in front of my computer, so we're going to have a brief pause here while my cat is a cat. Oh, not only do I have his tail in my eyes, but he is showing me his butthole. What a good cat. What a good cat. Zephyr, I can't see what's going on. Alien alloys are... they're a little bit more valuable than Illyrium right now, I think. This might be too much for 2 scientists. If you think about it, like, I could just sell these for 100 and something money, which is half of a lab. And a lab right now is worth 14 scientists. So, yeah, I don't think so. I did build the restorative mist for my guardian, it's true. But I built it earlier than I needed it, is the thing. Hangers are... as good as they're gonna be at the moment. I guess more Phoenix cannons is a thing I could build. How's my audio doing? The cat is repeatedly headbutting the microphone. Zephyr, you're such a nerd. Zephyr, I can't see what's happening. I hope that this stuff isn't important. I assume it's just soldiers coming back. Okay, let's scan for Exalt.
Intel scan complete. Positive ID on Exalt cell locations.
No, please don't stand on the keyboard. I am okay with my cat destroying the audio-visual experience of my stream, but inputting game commands is where I draw the line.
I remember when all we heard about were flying saucers. The aliens certainly have come a long way.
You've also painted a Monster Mini Warhammer 40k Dreadnought in-game size for 2 hours from the ground zero right before the session. You're impressed with yourself. I miss painting. Used to paint models. Zephyr, you are 100,000,000% just directly in the way. Just entirely in the way. That's my face. Yeah. That's the microphone. Uh-huh. Okay. Let me just prepare my stream setup. And we're back. Phoenix Cannon, 4 of them. This only has 2. It says 4. Put another Phoenix Cannon here then. Eventually, I think I probably want like 16 Phoenix Cannons or something. Does that make sense? It doesn't divide evenly across 5 continents. So I guess it doesn't. We go like 3 on the less exciting continents and 4 on the one where all the bombing missions are happening. Something like that. Jelly Delirium is complete. The flamethrowers now panic things. Much, much, much better. Let's see what Canada wants. Thin Man corpses. Don't have those. No. 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 Okay. We have a scout landing in Japan. This is the 2nd research mission of the month. I think the last one was a raider. This one's a scout. So, because they have a good number of resources, they're researching with small UFOs still. I do want to send a team that is strong enough to kill a trapped UFO to this mission. So maybe my Master Sergeant Sniper goes to it. For example, am I exhausting a scout again? I guess I am. Oof. Oof. I guess Bubba Flub is gone for a while. Could wait 6 hours for a Valkyrie. Not worth it? No, we don't need to do that. Alright, so we can send a team now. We're just gonna have to exhaust Bubba Flub, unfortunately. What does trapped UFO mean? Sometimes the aliens get upset with you. They're like, you are winning too much. Stop beating us, etc. And they send a research mission with 1 billion aliens in it. Like, far more aliens than usual. And also, all of the aliens run at you a lot. That one person was like, actually, the trapped missions don't know that they're trapped missions, so the aliens don't run at you. But the aliens definitely all run at you, so I don't know why they said that. Because we had a trapped mission, like yesterday. And the aliens definitely all run at you. I have confirmed this once more. I think because... wait, they both have collateral damage, actually. I'll give the Shogun the flamethrower. Yeah, I'll give the Valkyrie the flamethrower. I don't know. Does the Shogun have higher aim? It does. Valkyrie should be a little bit better at shooting. It's really hard to decide who gets the mist and who gets the flamethrower between those two. It doesn't really matter that much. Unless it does, in which case, you know. Perhaps we will lose the campaign based on my imperfect decision. I actually have an engineer for the mission, and we have battle scanners! I prefer battle scanners over dense smoke here. I just have not personally found dense smoke to be that important. In fact, the smoke that I prefer is the combat stems that medics have. And I actually will take that as a level up perk. The one that gives you 20 defense and 20 will, rather than giving you 40 defense. Because I find that once you're getting into psi attack time, the 20 will actually does matter quite a lot. I guess generally speaking, I pick a lot of abilities that are good at offense and not a lot of abilities that are good at defense. Our 6th Biosoldier has always been tricky. It's always like a little bit unclear what I want to be doing. Just bring a medic with a rifle and some defensive consumables, maybe. This one's maybe a little bit too weak. Let's bring the higher level. Thank you, Yellow TV. I'm famous. This is honestly like too many smoke grenades. What I should do is I should put the chem grenade on the medic. Actually take some high explosive grenades on you. And now I can have chems, flashbangs, and smokes on the same soldier. That seems pretty good. Unfortunately, the medic can't throw as far as the engineer, which makes the chems a little bit less reliable on the medic, but, you know. Also, the medic has 8 HP, and I'm not giving her better armor because I haven't built any. That's fine. Right? So. Earlier today, my cat decided to place her paw in my hand and move it to her head, as she decided you weren't petting her enough. Well, it's good that she fixed that.
Heading into Japan for the next mission.
I hope that you apologized profusely to her.
We tracked the alien craft to a landing site in a rural area outside of a small town. We should move to secure the site and clear out any hostiles we can find.
Operation Stunny Giant.
This is Big Sky. We're in position near the enemy LZ. Strike one is ready.
Picture above the article in The Guardian is just amazing and everyone should see it.
This is a
Yeah.
landing, not a crash, so expect heavy resistance.
I'm glad that Zephyr is finally famous. So, I actually have enough scanners to just use scanners to work out what's going on in a mission, which is kind of the dream. What? I mean, honestly, that's not that bad a pod. I've fought pods like that before. It's not 7 Seekers, though. We can just like throw one over here.
Scanning target area now.
You do not have to only throw them at where the pods are. Canister location confirmed. Ooh. Look at that. That's bait, I believe, is what they say. I'm absolutely going to get it, though. We've spotted an awkward spot on this map where there actually is a good amount of space over here, which could have a pod on it, but it's like, it's not quite enough space to be worth going and clearing out. So I might just get flanked at any moment for the entire mission, and that's just how I'm going to play it. That's just how I'm going to play it. Is patrolling? Hey, Gro. It's not patrolling. Well. Actually surprised that this doesn't hit the back drone as well. I thought it would.
Clear to engage.
Oh yeah, I upgraded the rocket launcher. Boom. I think I might have done this such that walking forward pulls the outsider. Let's take a look. It's a little bit iffy. I think they definitely don't see this tile or this tile. And moving gear doesn't look like I move into this tile. I don't trust it 100% though. Let's see. If I do get shot by both of them... maybe I should disabling shot. Disabling shot's a really safe way to play this turn. Does this have rapid fire? It does. Alternately, just shooting here kills it sometimes. Kind of fun. I'm gonna play this very safe. Safe is kind of boring. Yeah, but not dying is fun, so... This tile does see the outsider, I think. Uh-huh. Okay, so just like normal stuff there. This is why we build the robots.
On my way. Eliminated.
Okay. I think the disabling shot was not needed, but I don't mind that I went for it anyway. Sometimes the line of sight there is a little bit weird. Last shot. Nice. I think I've got my calendar wrong. It is May right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought it might do that. For some reason I thought it would go on this side of it, though. Oh well.
That's affirmative.
Moving to position.
That's a big outsider. It's so big.
Okay.
Take cover here.
Is flashbanged, we are smoked.
Cover here. Loaded.
Reloading weapons.
It is suppressed. Don't destroy the meld. Actually, that was pretty bad. I should have put the suppression down earlier. Because if I destroy the meld there, not only do I destroy the meld for the mission, but also it means that the outsider isn't suppressed anymore. Also, I don't want you to be in vision of the outsider, it turns out. Changed my mind. I think it's like less than 1% chance that the outsider kills this. But sometimes enemies with light 'em up are kind of weird, and the outsider might have light 'em up. I didn't actually check. Probably does. Light 'em up lets it shoot twice. Okay. That is not a problematic outcome at all.
That's affirmative.
What, I shoot for a 10 plus crit damage? Also, I think I need to pick up this meld. I'm just trying to work out if I can capture this. Because I hear drones, so we might not get a different capture opportunity. I guess I will need to not crit with either of these. What's happening? Still alive. Oh my god, it's perfect. So now I could try to double capture, but I wouldn't get the meld. So I have to go. Oh. What? Forgot about that.
Heading to that location.
Forgot about that. Alright, outsiders get close combat specialist.
It's been secured. Aye, aye. Attempting capture. The stun didn't work.
Okay, now, having failed to capture it, we have to actually kill it before it kills us. Because I don't have sustain or whatever. Suppression this turn. Okay, cool.
Threat has been eliminated.
It should have done a yell last turn to pull enemies toward it. I don't remember seeing it do that. Maybe it didn't. But it wouldn't surprise me if the rest of the enemies on the map are moving toward me now. I don't think there are many.
I'm on it, Commander. Reloaded.
I think we will be okay. Drones over there. That's probably it.
On my way.
Out of 5, 1 outsider. It's only a scout. Yeah.
On it.
Heading there now.
I know there's another melt can that way.
Roger. Tracking.
Go Bichet.
I'm hoping that if I just kill this pod,
Mamy sygnał ze skanera.
that'll collect it for me. Maybe it's on top of the UFO. I think I've already checked that. Kind of weird. I don't know where it is.
Location.
I'm on it, Commander.
Engineers have not been having a great campaign. I have a lot of Shoguns. And most of the Shoguns are an engineer who got wounded for 45 days.
You hear that?
Oh. Okay. Well, let's end the mission.
Heading out. Hostiles spotted.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
He's dead.
Is it being a giant death robot kind of a dream for an engineer? I don't know. Do we have any engineers in chat? How many of you want all of your limbs chopped off so that you can be a death robot?
Roger that.
Do a little survey of the population. Giant death robot seems like a pretty good deal. You probably have to eat food and power yourself up with like an outlet or something. Seems like a lot of work. Like just eating food is already quite a bit. Civil engineer, you don't want them robots ruin your streets. That's good thinking. A very reasonable opinion. From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspire to the purity of the blessed machine. Cool, same. Nice dodge. This is the Overwatch soldier I built, right? 35% chance to hit, deals 5. It isn't the Overwatch soldier. Oh, never mind. I think the Overwatch soldier would have dealt the same amount of damage, though, so... functionally the same, I think.
Enemy unit eliminated.
Beetle is the Overwatch one. Gotcha. Oh, man. Oh, you gotta miss that shot. I don't know how many other people get to take shots.
That's affirmative.
0. My sniper gets to. I guess that could be enough to kill. It would be a shame if I lost meld because I missed that shot. Oh my god. I got both. I have to remove the tree.
Preparing to fire.
What? If I move somebody, you get vision? No. Okay. Overwatch as it is. This is XCOM 1 or 2. This is Long War 1, a mod for XCOM Enemy Within, which is kind of XCOM 1, but is also kind of XCOM 12. Depending on how you choose to count. Man, that thing is running away.
Roger that. Visual on the goods.
Does anybody have a shot?
On my way.
I think I'm just gonna command the sniper to shoot again.
Stepping off. Heading out.
Moving.
That seems like the only guaranteed kill. Oh, maybe we got this? I would prefer the experience didn't go on a soldier who is already max level, you know? Oh, command is on cooldown. Alright. Well, that works.
All mission objectives completed.
Command has a long cooldown, 4 turns. It's kind of weird because you're like max level officer gets 5 charges of it. What mission are you going to get to use 5 charges of command on when it has a 4-turn cooldown? Not money. Baba Flub's out for 16 days. Oops. We go Danger Zone Mayhem. I talked about this a long time ago. But yeah, the general idea is that now we have a soldier who can suppress, and will suppress in AoE, holo target a bunch of things, deal a lot of damage to them with heat ammo if they are robots. You can also build shredder ammo, in which case you'll shred all of them. And also I can shoot at things with 81 aim. Not the highest aim number I've ever had on a Master Sergeant, but, you know, more than 0. Slightly. Not by much, but... I'm gonna finish mobile power armor and then we'll go for alien power systems, I think. What is Team 17? What do I go for on Master Sergeant Rocketeer? Tandem warheads. I think is what I usually go for. I do think all three of them are, like, okay. They have slightly different relevant situations, but I think tandem warheads tends to be better more often. It deals more damage in more situations, in my experience. Specialist Laura Oha is now a mech. This is a soldier who managed to become a mech without even getting named. Impressive. Don't know how you managed to do that in this campaign. They're behind the Worms games and publish stuff nowadays like Monster Sanctuary. 3 flight computers for a tactical corporal and 2 engineers. I don't really need the engineers, so the question is, do I need the flight computers? They are $90. And do I need the tactical corporal? I don't really think so. My barracks is completely fine. I think like somewhere in the like 40 to 45 range of soldiers is how many active soldiers I want to have in an XCOM campaign, and I currently have 49. So there's 1 Rocketeer who I really am not excited to bring on missions. There's 1 Rookie, but I guess that still leaves 47, which is above what I think I need. Also, I will have council requests which give soldiers which are actually asking for something that I just do not need in any way, and this isn't one of those cases. So I think probably I'm not going to take that. Kamsace. You could not do that instead. One floater captive. I have one of those. Gives 3 engineers. Sure. I feel like we're not getting many missions. Didn't I send the covert op this stream and there's been like 1 mission? That means there are going to be a lot of missions at the end of the month. Absolutely not. Weapon fragments are kind of valuable at this point. Alright. This is just abductions every time. So this is the 3rd abduction of the month, which means probably it's a 4 abduction month. Since it's only the 19th.
Commander, we're tracking several reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
Does anybody know why we're getting a heavy abduction in a low panic country? Is it because they have high alien resources? Did they do a harvest mission maybe? I wonder if I'm wrong about the month mission table, because it really feels like we're over halfway through the month and feels like under half of the missions have happened, but we're significantly over halfway through. Is all that monthly income from satellites? Yeah, satellites are where your monthly income comes from in this game, but you, like, most of your income is from going to the missions. It's not actually from the satellites. It's England, so you're not going to make sense of it. Oh no. I have 2 Master Sergeant Gunners at this point, it looks like. One of them's still fatigued. For a heavy abduction with very live meld canisters, I think I will send a Master Sergeant. This is another heat ammo one, okay. Gunners have really just not done much recently. I wonder if I can level to next officer rank. Maybe after this mission and the Exalt mission I'll have a bunch of cash and I can do that. That feels like a thing to do, to start getting the aim and will bonuses on all of my soldiers. And it feels like I have a bit of a lull here where my technologies, the next two that I want to research, are actually taking a little while. Maybe I should build a lab. I'm gonna build a psi lab. I guess I could build a regular lab as well. Sniper and scout numbers are still pretty low. I think 5 is the right number of scouts. I would like one more sniper for sure. Also, the snipers I do have are quite low level. So that's a bit iffy. But that was a 6 aim roll on level up. So there's a thing to be happy about. Just a Shogun and a Valkyrie again? Could bring the Jaeger. Let's bring the Jaeger. Since I'm not bringing my Master Sergeant, Sniper. Bring a different soldier who has in the zone. Don't know. There are 2 terror missions. I should probably be deliberately saving my best soldiers in this spot. Actually, a really good stat line. A lot of health, a lot of aim. I'm just gonna bring double engineer instead of bringing a medic. They're kind of interchangeable soldiers, except that I like the engineers more. so why not just bring engineers? Get the experience on them. Can put Carapace on another soldier. Let's protect the sniper a bit more. This is the first mission of the day. No, it's like the 5th or something. Lots of quick missions so far today. I have to decide who's bribed me. Alvar. Right.
Touching down.
The next deployment site is in the UK. The alien abductions are becoming more brazen every day. We've got reports coming in of attacks.
More brazen.
We're the only ones who can respond
every day.
So we should get down there.
Operation Secret Dirge. For when you are feeling like a little bit of sad music. Don't want anyone else to hear.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
So cemetery map, heavy abduction. This is a good spawn point, at least, I think. We get to have high ground on enemies. Does mean that they get light cover that we can't destroy. Woo! That's a pod. Outsiders, Sector Commander Mechtoid. I saw that pod without the Mechtoid in it a couple of missions ago. And now it has gotten stronger. Why didn't I bring Master Sergeants? Oh dear. Not thanks to the 50 months. I appreciate it.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I'm on it, sir.
Moving to Overwatch. Aye, to you, Commander.
Hopefully the other pod doesn't patrol in two. I feel like usually on these only one pod is patrolling at a time.
Moving around the side.
And we're being pretty quiet, right? Like we've made a ton of noise. The aliens don't actually understand noise at all in this game. That was just a silly joke. Huh. With heat, guess we shred. Kill some stuff for me. We want to make sure we get all of these dead because now we're going to have other pods patrolling, and that pod looks hard to kill. So I want to make sure that I'm not having to kill it while fighting the remnants of this pod. That little thing right there is stopping me from having vision of the cyber disc. You have it? And you have it, okay. Zombies on a cemetery map. Well, the zombies aren't reanimated corpses. They're like... they just infect people who are alive and turn them into zombies. Is there a different name for that, actually? The zombies that are cadavers versus the zombies who are corpses? Wait, other way around. Zombies who are cadavers versus zombies who are living people. Ghouls. Interesting. Alright, let's chill out. We got some floaters patrolling down there. But this pod isn't moving. Which means I can't engage in it with Overwatch. I could engage in it with a rocket. I heard meld. I don't think getting meld is a priority right now. I'm trying to think if I engage in it with a rocket, what happens? The outsiders go to light cover. I can't really kill them. Danger zone suppression them, maybe. I kill the mechtoid with heat ammo pretty easily. And then I try to kill the sectoid commander before it gets to act. But it probably is pretty hard to hit. I don't love that. If this little thing wasn't open, I could just walk down the side of the map. I guess I can actually walk down the side of the map this way. Getting to the side of the map's kinda nice. Could have a flanking team. Ooh. Unfortunately, if I do that, I fight the floaters at the same time as the other pod. I don't think there's another pod. We already killed 5, right? 4 here and 5 floaters is 14. That's a heavy mission. Let's get some reloads.
Reloaded.
Back online.
Aye, aye, Commander. Heading there now.
Tech rack bang.
Locked and loaded.
So talkative. Looks like the floaters are quite likely to patrol into me, kind of coming this way. They might go here forever, but I'll give them one more turn. Now that I have reloads, just do some overwatches.
Roger that. Scanning. Roger that. Scanning.
En vigilance. Roger that. Scanning.
No, they're just gonna stand there. All right, I'm giving up the meld. It's fine.
Got it covered.
Cool. So I have to fight them without moving forward. We killed one, and they kind of ran into me. This one had an oopsie and is dead. The other ones I have to kill still, though. I guess it's worth remembering that I use floater corpses. So, like, killing them with rockets, not as appealing. Although, how much does this deal? Deals 11. I don't have tandem, so it should be fine to shoot it here. I don't think that overkills either.
With pleasure.
I'm gonna kill this one with collateral damage. Also, this pod's patrolling now, because there is always one pod patrolling on the map. So I'm going to use like all of my bullets and my weapon setties, and then next turn have another pod to kill. I want to kill this with you because I have in the zone to kill the other two. Fuck.
No longer a threat.
Suddenly quiet.
I have my eyes on.
Whew. And then fight again.
Damn it.
Okay, this looks like kind of the dream. Huh? I should have danger zone suppression on those. Although, actually, I might not have an angle for a rocket. That shot is blocked. Well, there's that rocket. Scatter's kind of bad. This would be a spot for a higher level rocketeer. I have disabling shots. I think I just disabling shot this and rocket here and hope that it works. I have a grenade. I also have frag. Oh. Alright.
Null Munition. Ich bin leer.
Afu was a sniper.
Pacifying target.
Throwing grenade.
So I need to kill this. But honestly, if it's alive, it's not the end of the world. So I could suppress it. Can shred it and kill it with the Shogun, maybe? I also have this flank. Then I have to kill these. Which I think I'm just doing within the zone. But I might actually have to hit these shots. I didn't hit that shot. I also don't have double tap. Oh shit. Okay, so killing these is harder than I thought. I guess we have to shred here. And then in the zone, we'll kill them.
Suck on this.
Why are my soldiers shouting Kobe when they throw grenades? Why aren't I shouting Kobe when I throw grenades? Second time you're hearing me be surprised they don't have double tap. It's endlessly surprising that you don't have double tap. It's just a surprising thing. It's not the best interface. Be sure. I'm also like at 50% power or whatever right now. I don't need to be at full power in this situation. We're doing fine.
Moving out.
I could chem grenade the sectoid commander and try to get a capture actually. Let's do that. It's alive anyway, right? I would prefer it didn't kill any of my soldiers. Let's put you in cover, just to make it a little bit less likely to one-shot you. It still only has a plasma pistol, though, so... Yeah, and it's kind of stupid. Where can you see the options of Long War? Do you mean what second wave options I'm doing? How? How can you miss every single one of those shots? It's just not possible. I am doing perfect information and... That's it, right? What's the other one that I do? Remember. Apparently I don't know. Sorry. I'm actually getting kind of concerned here. I do not have a lot of bullets, and that shoots me a lot of times if it survives. I'd be shooting it with a ballistic pistol, which I think means that I should chem grenade it. But actually, if it doesn't have DR, the ballistic pistol actually does quite a lot with my, like, ranger, hit and run, etc.
Position confirmed.
The most important thing here is that it hits the mechtoid. That's more important than not hitting the sectoid commander. Oh, nice. I put it at 4. That was a very good rocket. Or I put it at 1, rather. That was an incredibly good rocket. Okay.
I'm out of firepower over
Just
here.
the absolute perfect rocket. We get a capture attempt on a sectoid commander next turn.
In Bewegung. Bin wieder da.
Do we capture a sectoid commander? It's kind of a big capture. Captures are often useful for psi abilities, and sectoid commanders are psionic enemies. So,
Target disabled.
boom!
Everything by the numbers.
That gives us one of the good ones. I think. Honestly, don't remember. Does anybody remember what the sectoid commander does?
The aliens better get it together, or we're gonna mop the floor with them.
Psi Panic. I thought it was Psi Panic too. We've already unlocked Psi. Who gives mind control? Does sectoid commander give mind control? Psi Panic is Berserker, yeah.
Remember,
Might be mind control.
we'll be watching.
I was thinking Ethereal gives mind control, but... Wait, does it? Ethereal probably gives Void, yeah? Hmm. Well, it can be a surprise. Mind controls Ethereal. Who is Void?
Always glad to have more help down here.
I'm gonna look it up. Long War 1. Psi abilities. You get Void. Oh, maybe you don't. Rift. That's what I meant. Okay, but it doesn't say what you need to research to do this. One more research. Rift, you have to mind control an ethereal and a volunteer gets it. Okay, gotcha. So what does a sectoid commander do? Sectoid commander interrogation gives psychokinetic strike. Oh, that one's really good. That's like the cover removal that our mechs have, except it can go through walls as well. It's a very, very good ability. Nice. It also gives a research credit for a decent amount of stuff. Should get the Berserker interrogation. Berserker interrogation is kind of important. I have some money now. I think the plan is get some money from the covert op as well, then sell a bit of stuff, and then we'll have 500 for the officer upgrade.
Commander, we've got another contact. The signature is a little bigger this time.
So this is a bombing run at South Africa. And it is a destroyer. Now, I did research destroyers, making me a bit better at shooting them down. Bombing runs don't stay over the country for super long, but I have like a pretty well-stocked hangar. And shooting down destroyers is very valuable. And they're trying to take South Africa, and I don't really want them to. So, let's give it a go. Yo. What? Yo, my air game is doing okay right now. We are popping off. I was not expecting to one-shot that. I've been trying to take South Africa for the entire game. It's not entirely true. First they tried to take Argentina, Brazil, and Mexico. But yeah, after that they started trying to take South Africa. They started in Mexico, right? And then they took all of South America. I think that's right. Maybe they started in Brazil and then they took Mexico and Argentina. Anyway, do I have any requests from South Africa? Because South Africa would actually be sensible to fill requests just for the defense value. It's unlucky that it's the lowest defense country in the entire game and the one that they're trying to raise panic in. Luminaire thanks to the 23 months. Yeah, I remember thinking that I'd fight them for North America, but then they didn't go for North America. They went for South America and then started in on Africa instead.
This is Central. I'm receiving you. What do you mean you think you saw a snake? What the hell does that have to do with anything?
So we have a crashed destroyer, which is really good. That might be a good mission for Lyranet. Which means I might wait until the covert op's done before I go for it. I wish I knew exactly how long away the covert op was. 36 hours.
Contact detected.
Oh. When it rains, it pours. This one's just a fighter. After killing the destroyer, I feel perhaps overly confident about this intercept.
Hangs out.
I'm still going to use a name module, because I want to keep the
Strike range.
other coil gun healthy. Okay. Alright, you gotta chill out.
Contact detected.
Engaging both.
Game giveth and taketh. It's true. I could go to the fighter to get some money. Classic hubris. Look, interceptors die in Long War. It's just what they do. It's fine, you can buy more. Not the end of the world. You use them to generate missions, and as payment, they die. Olnenko's ready to lead the team. Over confidence, slow and insidious killer. He wants to be the Marauder. This is not your hat. This is your hat. You just gave them a facelift for free. Reaper wants to be the Marauder? Okay. It was one of the less impressive bribes so far. But it works for me. It's just a crashed fighter. Kinda nuts to get a destroyer crash landing out of a bombing mission. That's like a large strategic layer win. Bombing missions you do not usually get crashed UFOs out of it all. Click Beetle is apparently people's favorite soldier, so I'll give you a little bit of armor maybe. Don't have a sniper on the mission. Go double gunner, I think. I have a surplus of gunners, and it feels like a spot where if we get engaged with a tricky pod, we'll want to be able to take a while to kill them, because I don't actually have that much damage from my guns with this squad. Oh, I do have a sniper. Kind of. You find Stingray interceptors with Sparrowhawk's advanced aviation countermeasures on balanced plus A module do better than Phoenix cannons plus modules. Less chance of crit kitting and generating emission as well. Do better. They deal far less damage. But you are correct that they do not destroy UFOs as often. One might want to observe, though, that the reason for that is that they deal far less damage.
Strike one. Prepare for land.
We're heading to South Africa for this one, and we need to get down there fast.
Operation Suffered Grey.
Our target touched down inside a major urban center, and there's a risk of further civilian casualties if we don't secure the area on the double.